Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Guild Wars 2 video. Today I'm going to be giving my reaction and my impressions to just a little trailer that shows Sunqua Peak, the new Fractal that is coming September 15th. Very much excited to be playing it and also just getting a glimpse into Cantha. But they did release a trailer today, so I have my smoothie, my spoon, and I have my hair in two bulbs. So let's watch the trailer and talk about it. Okay, everyone, I'm here on the YouTube channel for Guild Wars 2, and I'm about to play the trailer for Sunqua Peak and give my reaction and impressions, and then we can talk about it after. T for teen. I wonder if they're going to change their ArenaNet logo. It just reminds me more of Path of Fire. The ambiance, the water.
Please, you must turn.
I want to talk about that. There's a lot to talk about in this video. We'll go kind of frame by frame, but there's quite a bit to talk about.
Why are you even here?
Just make sure I'm at like the best. You're fine. We're at the best possible resolution. The bosses, we get a glimpse at two of the bosses, I presume, or actually three. This spirit. I always forget about the spirit. So there seems like there will be three bosses. Maybe? Who knows? Then we get this beautiful transition. The silence was a choice without any spell effects, and then into the new Fractal Sunqua Peak. So that was the trailer. That was essentially the trailer. I have this on a loop. We'll go kind of frame by frame of like each of the major points within this video. So it starts off by giving you some of the ambient environment. We have these beautiful, what seems to be cherry blossom trees, this beautiful pink, vibrant, purpley white, flowery aesthetic, and of course some bamboo. We have some, what seems to be some Canthan architecture of maybe some lanterns or like waypoints or just, you know, ambiance architecture. There's some architecture in the background, and then we get this image, which seems to be kind of the jumping platform area. If you remember back in the 8-year anniversary live stream, they gave this concept art of the map, and there seems to be different areas of elements. And so far in the trailer, we have different areas of elements. One with the air, presumably one's going to be with the earth, though I don't really see that one in this trailer. There's one with the fire or the magma, and then the temple or the wind area, and then the final boss, the person. So there's this Asura, there's this like lonesome Asura on this moving platform. It's probably a player character trying to do this jumping puzzle, or so it seems. There's also to the left of the screen going to be this like bolt of lightning and this pickup thing, which is probably the mechanic which allows you to jump to the next platform, or so I presume. There's also these like bluish, it reminds me of Gorseval in a way, this bluish, spirity orb stuff. They could be just enemies of like surrounding elementals that are being corrupted. And of course some architecture in the back. And then we have the mount. Beep, beep, beep. So just as the car said, beep. Beep, beep, beep. I'm gonna need you to stop honking, sir. Ma'am. Thank you. But we have this mount, which is the jackal mount. The jackal spirit mount. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's the jackal one. I don't think it's the raptor. I think it is the jackal. That was two. That was two honks. What happened to the third? No respect anymore. With this, I don't know. It's so awesome seeing mount skins, or what we thought were mount skins, actually become, I'm assuming, actual NPCs and creatures within the world. I don't know if they made this first and then gave it to the jackal mount, or if they just had the jackal mount already done and they're like, hey, we might as well throw this in. This is kind of Cantha themed, but there seems to be this aura behind him. I don't know if it's a portal. It could be a portal behind him, behind the deer. It's this like pulsing thing. I don't know what the deer is going to perform or how the character is going to, you know, engage in the story, but the aesthetic of Sunqua Peak is quite dark. Of course, we have this architecture going through this gate, and we have the banding adventurers. That char fell. It's so funny. I was on Reddit, and yeah, the char didn't make it to the platform. Then we have this lava area, and we have this fire kitty, which is very reminiscent to the, I think they're called aqua stalkers in Path of Fire. You can get them as a pet. This is a fire version. I think this model is already in game. I think you can find this model in Path of Fire in some areas, but I have not come across this model too often, so it's great to see a reused asset, which might not necessarily have gotten their stardom. This is, of course, the boss, and then we see this woman. I'm presumed to be the main end boss of the Fractal. She seems to be the one also talking. And also, if you might notice, there's an updraft right ahead of her. So, we might be gliding to the platform or within the mechanics. I'm guessing we're going to be gliding potentially as a phase mechanic, because if you see in the background, the player characters are actually positioned behind her, but the updraft is in front of her. The updraft could also just be an aesthetic thing, like as she's praying, there's the updraft and like magical energies around. But I would love to see updrafts be utilized in a Fractal. She's of course wearing an outfit, which is in game. I don't know if she has a different face or hair. I don't think it's different hair, but she might. I would also love some more hairstyles and faces for the expansion. And then she's going into this really beautiful animation of an attack. She's like meditating, she's conjuring. Her swords are really cool. I hope that we get to collect her swords as a skin in the Fractal. I'd very much enjoy that. But she seems to be accumulating energy for an attack. We have, I'm assuming, maybe one of the first bosses that we fight, this like wind spirit, very green. We can't really see too many mechanics other than it's swirling around. We see a fight scene with the cat, with the fire cat. And in this instance, the arena has changed to where she's actually soaring ahead and using fire magic now. So I'm guessing she's kind of an elementalist, trying to regain control and peace to the temple. And that you might notice the surrounding area has changed to be on fire. So I'm guessing the phases of this will actually go with the elements and be like your fire, air, maybe some earth, maybe some water. We'll see. But then she charges into the center and does this. She starts channeling this flame attack. There's a lot of white, a lot of bright white light. And that's one thing with Guild Wars 2 fire effects. I wish they would change, because the art style, they always incorporate white into their color for spell effects. I wish it was a bit darker, because I can really see this getting to just be like a lot of visual clutter. But that's just been a persistent critique of my spell effects in this game. But regardless, new Fractals of the Mist coming September 15th, 2020. I'm super, super excited to not only play it, but just get exposed to some Guild Wars 2 Canthan architecture and models. And I'd love to see the story. It doesn't really touch too much on the story in this video, other than the woman saying like, leave, get out of here. She doesn't want us to be there, of course. There does seem to be water. And I'm kind of sad, but I understand. This is the mists, so there's going to be surrounding mists energy and so on and so forth. I would have loved to have seen like the mountain. We're not going to be able to like look out across the landscape. It's just isolated fragments. That's how Fractals of the Mist typically work. It's an easy way for them to show us enough, but also give us the entire picture of Sunqua Peak, Canton areas. I would have loved to see that though, but thank you everyone so much for watching. Like the video, comment down below your thoughts on the trailer and Sunqua Peak and this beautiful image. Art is fantastic. I hope this is the loading screen. Actually, I don't think they have loading screens for Fractals of the Mists. You should start doing that. But I have links down below if you'd like to check out Guild Wars 2 for free. Buy it. If you'd like to support Patreon, so on and so forth. I trust you guys. You guys have been on the internet for long enough. You guys know what to do. But stay safe, everyone. Appreciate you being here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.